Hello students, so far we have discussed about series circuits and parallel circuits. Now let us do few numerical. Okay, so here we have first one, that is a circuit consists of a 1 kilo ohm resistor connected in series with a 50 millihenry coil. Coil is nothing but inductor here. Okay, so inductor is nothing but a coil. Okay, and a 10 volts RMS 10 kilohertz signal is applied to the circuit. Then we need to find impedance Z, current I, and phase angle phi, voltage across elements R and L. Okay, so let us write down the given data. First we have to do is we have to write down the given data. So what is the data given? So we are given with 1 kilo ohm resistor. 1 kilo ohm is equal to 1000 ohms, and inductor value equal to 50 millihenry. That is 50 into 10 power minus 3 Henry, and voltage source is 10 volts, and frequency is 10 kilohertz, which equal to 10 into 10 power 3 hertz. Then we need to find impedance of this series RL circuit. Okay, then we need to find the current through the circuit, and we need to find the phase angle. Then we need to find voltage across each element, VR and VL. Okay, so how can we find this? VR. Okay, we need to find these things here. So how can you find impedance first? Impedance for series RL network. Okay, so what is the impedance here? That is Z. So we have obtained an expression for series RL circuit impedance equal to R plus J omega L. Okay, so if you can find these values, actually it is R plus J XL, right? R plus J XL, where XL is omega L. Okay, so how can you find current? Current is nothing but source voltage by impedance, and phase angle you are going to find in using your impedance triangle. Okay, so that is nothing but tan inverse of XL by R, and voltage across resistor is I into R, voltage across inductor is I into XL. Okay, so let us try to find one by one. Okay, we need to find impedance first. Okay, so I'm finding impedance. Okay, so that Z equal to R plus J into omega L. So first we need to find is, we have R value which is 1 kilo ohm given in the data. We need to find omega L, that is XL, which equal to omega L, where omega equal to 2 pi f into inductance value L. Okay, so let us substitute these values. So XL will be equal to 2 into pi into f is frequency given in the question is 10 kilohertz, that is 10 into 10 power 3, into inductance value is given in the question is 50 into 10 power minus 3. Okay, so by solving this you are going to get XL equal to 3140, and what are the units for inductive reactance? That is ohms. XL is 3140 ohms. Okay, now we can find impedance, that is Z equal to R given in the question is 1000 plus J into XL is 3140. So this is impedance. If you want to find the magnitude, how can you find the magnitude for impedance? So if you have R plus JXL, if you want magnitude of impedance, that will be phasor sum, right? R square plus XL square. Similarly, we have to find the phasor sum here. 1000 square plus 3140 whole square under root. This is your impedance, and the value of impedance after solving is 3295.4 ohms. So we have obtained one value here, that is impedance, first one. Okay, now let us find the second question. What is the second question here? That is current through the circuit. Because it is a series circuit, current will be same. Okay, so I'm finding the second quantity here, that is current I. Okay, so current I equal to V by Z. So what is B given in the question? That is 10 by Z obtained is 3295.4 ohms. So the current will be around 3.03 milliamperes. Okay, so we have found second quantity, that is current through the circuit, that is 3.03 milliamperes. This is second parameter. Right, now let us find third one. What is third one? phase angle. So how can you find the phase angle? By using your impedance triangle, right? Phase angle pi. Okay, so how can you draw phase angle for impedance? That is R plus J XL. So R will be here and XL will be lagging by 90 degrees. So sum of these two vectors will be your impedance. So this is theta, that is nothing but phase angle, impedance angle. Okay, so here theta equal to tan inverse of XL by R. Okay, so that will be theta is nothing but pi here, which equal to pi equal to tan inverse of XL by R, which equal to, I'm substituting the values of XL and R here. XL is 3140 and R is 1000. So the value of pi phase angle comes like 72.33 degrees. 72.33 degrees. Now you can write down the polar form of impedance, because we have impedance angle and we have impedance value. So polar form of impedance Z equal to Z at an angle of pi, that is Z value is 3295.4 at an angle of 72.33 degrees. So this is nothing but polar form of impedance. Right, now let us find the last two parameters. They are voltage across each element. Voltage across resistor, that is VR equal to I into R, which equal to I current through the circuit is 3.03 into 10 power minus 3 amperes into resistor is 1000. So the value of voltage VR equal to 3.03 volts. Okay, now let us find voltage across inductor similarly. So how can you find voltage across inductor? Voltage across L, that is VL equal to I into XL. Okay, so let us substitute. I is 3.03 into 10 power minus 3 into XL is, what is the XL obtained, that is 3140. Okay, so the value of voltage across inductor will become 9.51 volts. Okay, so you need to have basic idea about these formulas, then only it will be easy to solve numericals. Okay, you need to remember these formulas. Okay, so voltage across inductor, voltage across resistor, impedance angle, nothing but phase angle, and total current in a series circuit, that is V by Z, and impedance in a series RL circuit, that is Z equal to R plus J omega. So these are the formulas you need to remember. Okay, now let us proceed for second question. So here is the second problem. A signal generator supplies a voltage of 10 volts and frequency is 500 Hz. So based on the units, you need to understand what is the given parameter. 500 Hz signal to a series circuit shown in the figure. Okay, and we need to determine impedance. Line current is nothing but current through circuit, phase angle, voltage across each element. Okay, so let us try to solve here. Let us write down the given data. So what is the given data? We are given with source voltage of 10 volts, frequency of 500 Hz. So this is a series RC circuit. Okay, now we are given with values of resistor, that is 2 kilo ohm, which can be written as 2000 ohm, capacitor of 0.1 microfarad, it is 0.1 into 10 power minus 6 farads. Okay, now we need to find, the first one we need to find is impedance in the circuit. So what is the net impedance offered by these elements to the voltage source is to be found. So what is the expression for impedance here? Expression for impedance in a series RC circuit, what is it? That is Z equal to R minus JXC. So this is the expression for impedance. Okay, so we need to find XC here. XC is nothing but capacitive reactance, we already know this. And what is this value? That is 1 by omega c. And what are the units for impedance? That is ohm. Okay, so let us find XC, which equal to 1 by omega c, which equal to 1 by omega is nothing but 2 pi into f into c value. Okay, so let us substitute them. 2 into pi into frequency given in the question is 500 Hz, 500. Capacitance given in the question is 0.1 into 10 power minus 6. So by solving this expression, we are going to get the capacitive reactance as 3184.7. What are the units? Ohms. Okay, so XC we have obtained is 3184.7 ohms. Okay, now let us find impedance, that is R given in the question is 2000 plus, sorry, minus, right, minus J into XC is 3184.7. So this is impedance in ohms. If you want to find the magnitude, you can find the magnitude, that is R square plus XC square. Okay, so let us find it. So magnitude of impedance equal to under root 2000 square plus 3184.7 whole square under root. So impedance will be given as 3760.6 ohms. Okay, this is first parameter. Now let us find the second parameter, that is line current. Okay, line current is nothing but current in the circuit in RMS. So whatever the values you are going to find in AC circuits are all are RMS. Okay, so remember that. By default you need to find RMS values. Now let us find current I. Because it is series circuit, current will be same in the circuit. That is voltage. Voltage given in the question is, what is the voltage? That is 10. What is the impedance value? That is 3760.6. Okay, so what is the value of current you are going to get? That is 2.66 milliamperes of current. So current in the circuit is 2.66 milliamperes. So the procedure will be same for all the circuits. You need to know the formulas, perfect formulas. Okay, then only you can solve. Now let us find the phase angle. So this is a capacitive circuit, right? So impedance is, third parameter we are going to find is phase angle. Let us assume it as pi. Okay, so let us draw the phasor diagram here. Impedance triangle, that is here this is R. XL will be leading, this is XL, XC, right? XC will be leading, and this is our impedance Z. Okay, the angle will be angle between R and Z, that is pi. Now pi can be written as tan inverse of XC minus XC, right? Minus XC by R. Okay, that is pi equal to, so you can write this expression directly from our impedance, that is Z equal to R minus JXC. Okay, so this is R plus J into minus XC. So here pi equal to tan inverse of imaginary coefficient, that is minus XC, by real coefficient, that is R. Okay, so this is direct expression to find phase angle pi. Okay, let us substitute the values, that is tan inverse of, what is XC here? XC is 3184.7 by impedance R is, resistance R is 2000. So the phase angle will be minus 57.87 degrees. This is phase angle pi. This is a negative phase angle, so that is current is leading the voltage by this angle, right? Now let us find the voltage across each element. Okay, voltage across resistor, that is VR, that is I into R. This I in the circuit is 2.66 into 10 power minus 3 into resistance is 2 into 10 power 3. So the voltage across resistor equal to 5.32 volts. Okay, now let us find the last parameter in the circuit, that is voltage across capacitor. That is VC here. VC equal to I into XC, that is I in the circuit is 2.66 into 10 power minus 3 into XC is 3184.7. So voltage across capacitor will be 8.47 volts. This is VC. So these are the parameters. Voltage across capacitor, that is I into XC. Okay, voltage across resistor I into R, right? phase angle, that is tan inverse of imaginary coefficient by real coefficient. Okay, so that is tan inverse of minus xc by r, and line current I equal to minus v by z, and impedance for RC circuit is r minus jx. Okay, so these are the formulas you need to remember. Now let us do the third problem. So here is the third problem. Okay, we need to find impedance, current, phase angle and voltage across each element. Okay, so given data is we are given with three elements connected in series R, L, C. Okay, and voltage is 50 volts, supply is 50 H. Okay, so I have written all the values here, given data, and we are going to find impedance first. Question asked is impedance. So let Z equal to impedance for series RLC circuit is R plus J into XL minus XC in ohms, right? We need to find XL and XC because we have R value, that is 10 ohms. Okay, so it is 10 ohms, not 10 kilo ohm, it is 10 ohms. Okay, it is 10 ohms. We need to find voltage across each element, current through the circuit and phase angle. Okay, first let us find impedance, that is Z equal to R plus J into XL minus XC in ohms. So XL is inductive reactance, XL, and XC is capacitive reactance, XC. Okay, so that is omega L equal to 2 pi FL, because omega equal to 2 pi F, right, into L. So substituting the values, we are going to get XL equal to 157 ohms. Similarly, XC equal to 1 by omega C, that is 1 by 2 pi F into C. So substituting the values, we are going to get XC is 318.5. If you observe here, XC is more compared to XL, that is capacitive reactance is more compared to inductive reactance. So the circuit will behave like capacitive circuit. Okay, now let us find the total impedance, that is Z equal to R plus J into XL minus XC. So after substituting the values, we are going to get Z equal to 10 minus J into 161.5 ohms. Okay, so this is 10 minus J into 161.5 ohms. So to find the magnitude of total impedance, that is 10 square plus 161.5 whole square under root. So that is equal to total impedance is 161.8 ohms. So we have found the total impedance offered by these three elements. We can find the current, that is V. We have V, we don't have I, we need I, right? So I will be V by Z. Simply you can substitute this because it is a series circuit. Okay, now let us find current. Current in the circuit is V by Z, that is V is 50 volts by impedance is 161.8 ohms. The current is 0.3 amps. Now let us find the phase angle. So from our total impedance expression, we can write the phase angle, that is tan inverse of coefficient of imaginary, that is XL minus XC by real value R. Pi equal to tan inverse of XL minus XC is minus 161.5 by R value is 10. So you are going to get pi equal to minus 86.45 degrees. Because it is a capacitive circuit, we are getting negative value. So the polar form for current in the circuit is I equal to 0.386.45 degrees. That is, current is leading the voltage by this angle, that is 86.45 degrees. This is almost equal to 90 degrees, right? So let us write. So phasor diagram will be like this. So because it is a series circuit, I am taking the current as reference. So this current is leading the voltage almost by 90 degrees, that is 86.45 degrees if this is voltage. Okay, so this is phase angle. Now let us find the voltage across each element, that is voltage across resistor is I into R, voltage across inductor is I into XL, voltage across capacitor is I into XC. So by substituting, you are going to get values across voltage across each element. Okay, so this is how you need to find the given questions in a series circuits. In the next class, we are going to deal with parallel circuits. Okay, thank you.